I just got to Arizona. Um, my parents have a house in the Phoenix area, and I have not been here since October of 2019. And in October of 2019, I was in an entirely different place. I was just relearning how to drive. I was just getting out and going and doing things for the first time after coming out of severe neuro repair from stem cells. So I walk into the house, and there were so many different things that came up. There's so much that's gone on since October of 2019. First of all, I walk in and my dad's shoes are sitting right by the door, and my dad passed away in October of 2020, fairly suddenly, and so it was immediately a flood of emotions that came through when I walked in. And then I walk into the room that I was staying, that's kind of like my room at their house here. And because at that point, I was like, before 2019, I was entirely so dependent on my parents. And so I was in the bedroom, and I just I opened the door, I walked in, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it almost was like that feeling of walking into like your childhood bedroom at your parents' house and being like, what? This is just so weird, time warp. And I had so many things flood back to me, so many different trials and tribulations of pain and different treatments, and the emotional trauma that came along with everything. And oh my gosh, it was really hard. I did not expect any of that. I also lived down here for 2.5 years with a boyfriend, and I had stuff coming back with him as well, and just like so many things that were piled on top of each other, like all just kind of flooded back, almost like I had closed like all of the Arizona chapters of my life out, and then like I came here and like floodgates open and everything came through. So I'm like kind of going about like unpacking and just kind of getting my stuff out and everything, and I'm just feeling all this, and I'm like, what do we do with all this? And it felt uncomfortable and it hurt, and I walk up to my mom and I just say, Mom, I gotta go for a drive. Like, and I just said, I got all these things coming up. And so the two of us just stood there and hugged for like 10 minutes and cried. And she said the same thing, like when she walked in the door, that like my dad's shoes being right there like really hit her too. I just feel like I had a good cry with my mom there, and I haven't been able to cry again. I go through like periods where like I can't cry, and like luckily they've been very short periods now where it's like weeks or like a month or so, and then I let it out. But like I've gone like long periods of time without being able to cry, even though like I'm really sad and I feel like I'm crying without crying. And so that's definitely something that I am like working on myself with, just allowing myself to feel and not like push things down, and allow things to keep coming up, and releasing from myself, because sometimes it bottles up, and it takes like something like this for it just to all like flood out. So I feel like my mind just went blank. Like I had so much to say, and I just kind of like blanked. It's like, I don't know if you guys can even hear me with the wind coming, but I just needed to come out here, just out into nowhere, and get away and just sit here. And I didn't even know, I just got in the car and I wasn't really sure where I was going. I just started driving, and like I just came right here. This is like one of my favorite places, and like it's weird actually, because like I've had so many different connections with my memory, and disconnections with my memory, I should say, actually, is that like it's almost like trauma slash like you don't use it, you lose it type of mentality with the mind brain stuff. That like I don't remember directions here at all. I don't remember the road names. I don't remember where things are. It's almost like that, like literally like washed from my brain. Like my mom was asking me about it recently, and I'm like, I have no idea. I don't remember any of the streets anymore. It's really, really bizarre. Almost like some kind of like safety mechanism or something that my brain took on. But when we were flying in, I knew exactly where we were, like, and where the airport was and everything like that. I knew that we had to like go south and then go north again to get back to the airport. But like, watching the ground below and then driving here, I had no idea where I was going, but I somehow just took myself here. So good luck for me getting back, right? But yeah, that was just another weird odd thing that came up. Was like, what? Like, I even driving from the airport, I was like, wait, where are we right at this moment? Like, what's like, it was really, really weird. Yeah, just a lot came up, and it was very, very unexpected. I almost felt like a little bit of this hesitancy in coming here. My mom was just coming down. When my dad and her left in like the very end of September when they were here, and they just expected to be coming back in like a few weeks, and so they hadn't like closed anything up. And then my dad got sick, and then the holidays happened, and all the COVID stuff was still going on and everything, so it just ended up being this long span of time, and we were just all trying to like cope and readjust and everything. And so it's just weird. It's like I walk in the house, and it was like being at our house in California was, I don't know, it was like I walked in here and there was like this sense of my dad being gone, like he was missing, like that he should be there. It's like, I don't know, maybe like almost like he was supposed to be here the whole time. I don't know. So that's just what's been going on. I haven't been very active on here because I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I was feeling a little bit burnt out and just didn't have a lot of inspiration. I have received the video suggestions that I have received, and I have not forgot about them. They are videos that are going to take me a little bit of time to put something together, so I just haven't done them yet, and I appreciate your suggestions. I love them. Yeah, I don't know, I felt like I just kind of had to go through this. Like I was really planning to post videos more often, if not every day, if that was easily doable with everything going on. But I've realized I just needed that time to kind of live life, which I just haven't really had a huge chance to do in the last 15 years. So yeah, that's just what's kind of going on. And I'm gonna go back and go back to the house and go get my mom and go get some dinner and spend some time together. Definitely have been feeling like some anger and stuff coming up here. More sadness, actually. Not really anger. I went through some anger, but like more sadness, I guess. Irritability, like intolerable to some of the stuff my mom does. Just being, her, and just our dynamic together and stuff like that, which I think anybody can relate to with their parents and people that they live with. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.